Hello there everybody and welcome back to the YouTube channel of JJ Prime Reviews. And in today's review, I will be taking a look at the Transformers Studio Series Voyager class Decepticon STARSCREAM, one of the Seekers, basically the only Seeker in the Bayversefilms. So yeah, but here he is in his jet mode. Looks like an F-22 jet mode, I guess, I'm not sure, but it's a nicely done jet mode. I do quite like it, and this is actually like it's basically an oversized version of the original Dark of the Moon Deluxe, so you can see all the similarities with the Deluxe here. So I haven't reviewed that figure yet, so once I review that figure, I will bring this in and show the comparisons between the two. So yeah, nicely done jet mode. I do quite like it. Not a lot of undercarriage. I mean, you can see basically all the robot mode bits like underneath, but hey, I can just count that as the undercarriage of the jet mode. But hey, he does have some flip down landing gears. They're on the hinge. They can actually flip down or flip up if you want him to fly. So this landing gear can actually flip up as well as due to transformation, but it's also, you know, for the flight, you know, of the jet. So that's pretty cool. He does have some nice detailed thrusters. Wish they were done in black paint, you know, to pick that detail out, but it's okay. It is what it is. This wing has the Decepticon symbol, which is pretty cool, and this side has the US Air Force symbol, which is nice. If the wings didn't have if the wings did not have a Decepticon symbol on either side, then I wouldn't know whether he was a Decepticon or an Autobot. I wouldn't know, but at least I know that he's a Decepticon because of that Decepticon symbol. Hey, points. Anyway, and you see the paintwork on the jet mode overall, it's really nice because you can see some fading in the colors. Really cool. It's like from light colors to dark colors, which is really nice. I do quite like that. It looks gorgeous. Got the white paint on the tip of the nose cone. You got some yellow translucent plastic for the cockpit. The cockpit does not open, unfortunately. These tail fins, they're on the hinge. They can actually move down due to transformation. They can't move up because, you know, this tab is actually blocking the way. It's keeping it locked into place. So it can only move down. That's it. That's all of it. So yeah, pretty cool jet mode. Now we can actually take a look at his weapon. He includes this arm gun, because you can plug this into his hand. You know, it's like a handgun for him, you know, just to create the illusion that the hand has transformed into a gun. But yeah, really nicely detailed. Got the nice gold paint on the missiles, which is pretty cool. Got some nice white paint on this on the sharp thing right here. I mean, it's not really sharp, but it's made of rubber. So now, where do you store this? Well, it's under the jet mode. There are two tabs right here for these two slots, and just plug them in. And if you do remember the Dark of the Moon Deluxe, it did have some MacTech weapons. So this figure, what a coincidence, it actually has the MacTech ports underneath the jet mode, so you can actually plug in the MacTech weapons from the Dark of the Moon Deluxe, which is pretty funny. So that's pretty cool. And you got this this little port right here for a figure stand, so you can actually plug in the stand to create the illusion that the jet mode is flying. So yeah, pretty cool. So now let us bring in some comparisons from the Studio Series and Earthrise line. I said Earthrise because I'm gonna bring in the Earthrise Voyager class Starscream for comparison, so you can see how the two different incarnations of Starscream look together. So that's pretty cool. You have the G1 version and the Bayverse movie version. And I do like both versions, you know, in my opinion. I do like both versions. I like both designs. You know, I like everything. So, so that's pretty cool. And here is Starscream just because with the Bumblebee movie Voyager class Blitzwing on the Studio Series line. So yeah, let's see how they look together. And here is Starscream with the rest of the Studio Series Movie 1 Decepticons that I've reviewed. So I only have one more to review, and that is Decepticon Barricade! Correct me if I'm wrong, I might be missing someone else in the Movie 1 Decepticon list, but as far as I know, Barricade is the only one left to review, and we have all the Movie 1 Decepticons on the table, so that's pretty cool. So that is pretty much it for my alt mode comparisons, and now let us move on to the next part of this review. Alright, we are done looking at his accessory, we are done looking at the articulation in the jet mode. Well, articulation. Yes, he doesn't have much of articulation in the jet mode. We have taken a look at the alt mode comparisons, and now let us get ready to transform Mr. Starscream into his robot mode. So let's get down to it. Hold on. I apologize about that. I had some interruptions in the background. So anyway, so where was I? Anyway, so let us transform Starscream into his robot mode. Yeah, so let's get down to it. So the first thing to do is to flip out the landing gears, flip them up, flip them up. Oops, I forgot to take out the weapon. Whoa, forgot about that. Anyway, so now you want to open this up like so, and you want to open this panel up like so. Just flip this up, that will reveal the back of his head, and now you want to unfold his arms, untab them, bring them up, and you want to take these wing sections and just extend it on the slider. Just extend it like so. And there you have that. And now you can take these tail fins and just flip them down, and you want to untab this section right here. They tab it very securely. There we go. Just untab it, flip that up, and leave that for now. Now you can take this panel and just flip this open. You can reveal the face. Oh! so now we can take these arm sections and swing them out, bring them out, and just bring this down, untab his hands, and just bring this down, rotate this forward, and there you go, so that everything is oriented properly. The same thing on the other side, just swing the arm out, just bring that out, and just straighten up the arm, and just untap his hands, just bring this down, rotate the side, and there we have his arms all done. So now you can take his legs and split them, and just rotate them forward, and you want to untab his legs right here from these slots, and just bring them down, just chicken leg him, and flip out his toe, and there you have one leg all done. And the same thing on the other side, just untab them, chicken leg him, flip out his foot, and there we have his legs pretty much all done. So now we can take this nose cone section and just fold this down, and this will cover up the nose cone, which is pretty clever. You want to flip out these pieces, and also you want to flip out this little piece, there we go, and just bring this up like so, and this tab right here will tab into a slot right in there. So just tab this in, and there we go. So the same process on the other side, just flip this up, flip that open, and just bring this in like so, and that will tab in like so. There we go. Just tab that in, and just bring this forward, and just fold this up, fold that up, and that will tab in to make a clean backpack. And we are pretty much done with the transformation. And once you're done, you get a really cool looking Starscream in his robot mode, and that looks pretty good in my opinion. He looks exactly like Movie 1 Starscream. He's very screen accurate. He does have a problem to stand, so I'm trying to bring his legs back a little bit more. So there we go. So we get more natural stance there from Starscream. So yeah, really cool figure in my opinion. I think he looks like the best movie Starscream toys out there. I mean, one of the best movie Starscream toys. The Masterpiece movie Starscream definitely beats this, but in my opinion, I still think this is my favorite movie Starscream figure that I own. So now let's get in close here so we can take a look at that Starscream noggin, and that is definitely the Michael Bay Starscream noggin. That looks really good in my opinion. That's a good looking head sculpt, got some nice gunmetal gray on the mouth, and got some gold paint right here and here. Got red for the eyes. He's supposed to have a Decepticon symbol on his forehead, but I can get over that. You know, it's okay. Yeah, nicely detailed arms. I do quite like that. Really cool. I do like how these pieces fill out the chest, because if you own the original Dark of the Moon Deluxe, he doesn't come with these little pieces that fill out the chest. Now that he comes with these little pieces, it fills out the chest even more and makes it more screen accurate, and I do quite like that. I do like the crotch being painted all over. It's very nice. Overall, nicely designed, very screen accurate, in my opinion. Yeah, I think it's a good idea that Hasbro actually, you know, used the Dark of the Moon Deluxe mold to upscale it and make it a Studio Series Starscream. I think that's pretty clever, so that's really cool. Now this was actually repainted to make the tattooed Starscream. Me personally, I don't plan to get that version because I already have this figure, so why would I need another movie Starscream? Yes, I know, to have an accurate tattooed Starscream, but it's okay. It's not a deal breaker for me. I don't really like repaints anyway, so yeah, I don't waste my time with repaints. I mean, some of them I do get, but not all of them. So yeah, and it's a pretty clean transformation as well. So yeah, nice clean backpack. He does have these slots in the back. I think they were trying to make the you know, the thrusters on his back, but I guess, you know, they couldn't do it because parts forming. So if DNA Design does make an upgrade kit where you have these thrusters on his back, then that would be pretty cool to get. So yeah, really, yeah. So, and he does have this port on his back, so you can actually take the weapon and just plug it onto his back for storage. I mean, if you want to. And he does have these ports in the back as well, so that's pretty clever. But the main thing that you want to do with the weapon is that you can actually take this hand and just flip this up and just tap that back in, and you want to rotate this around like so, and you want to slide this in to the arm, and there we go. So there you have Starscream with his arm gun. That's pretty cool. That's pretty clever. Yeah, in my opinion, that's really clever. Yeah, how that does that. So really cool. So, I might have to display Starscream with his hands. So that's because I love that. I really do. I mean, you can actually plug it into these ports like so, because there's a post right here. You can plug it into his port like an arm gun, you know, arm cannon or something. But hey, Megatron is the one who has the arm cannon, not Starscream. No, Starscream has the arm gun, so the hand gun. So that's pretty clever, pretty cool. So now let us move on with some of the comparisons. Wait, hold on. Before I get down to the comparisons, I almost forgot one thing. I forgot to go to the articulation. Whoops! The head is on a swivel, so it can actually rotate a full 360. It can't really move up and down. The arms can rotate a full 360. It can move in and out. You can use this hinge as well to move up the shoulder, although it's pretty tight. He does have a bicep swivel. He does have a double jointed elbow, which is really nice. And he does have a wrist swivel. Whoa! The hand is on the ball joint, so duh. So you can actually move this inward as well. No waist swivel due to the way he transforms. The legs can move up that far, can move back only that far, and he can do the full splits. He does have a thighs. He does not have a thigh swivel, but the legs can actually move back like that. I don't know. He does have. I'm not sure where the knee. And he does have a knee joint right here. He does have a rotation at the knee. You can actually use this hinge to move the leg forward if you want to. No ankle tilt, but the feet can actually move downward due to transformation, and that is pretty much it for Starscream's articulation. I'm sorry about that. I nearly forgot about that. So I went through the weapon before the articulation. Anyway, so let's get down to some comparisons. So the first comparison I'm going to bring in is the Earthrise Voyager class Starscream, so you can see how the two different incarnations of our favorite character Starscream, and that is a pretty cool differentiation from the G1 Starscream and the movie Starscream. I mean, the movie Starscream still has the cockpit in the chest, so that is, you know, just a nudge wink wink to the G1 counterpart, because the G1 counterpart does have the cockpit. Unfortunately, the movie version does not have the null rays. I wish he came with his null rays, but it's the movie version. It never comes with null rays. So sad. Anyway, so there you have that. And now, just because, here is Starscream with his Decepticon look-alike. Because, you know, I mean, Bumblebee movie Blitzwing does look like Starscream, but he's not Starscream. So yeah, so here's Starscream with Blitzwing, just because, so you can see how they scale with one another. And now, let me get back to you, because I'm gonna bring in some other bots to compare him with, so I'll be right back. Okay, so here is Starscream with the rest of the movie 1 Decepticons from the first Transformers movie from the Michael Bay universe, and that is a good looking team of Decepticons in my opinion. I would bring out Scorponok, but I will bring out Scorponok once I review Barricade. So yeah, because, well, I didn't bring out Scorponok, you know, at the time, because I totally forgot about him, but anyway, it's okay. But these Decepticons, they look great together in my opinion. The scale definitely works. It's wow, the scale is definitely perfect between Megatron and Starscream, and between Starscream and Blackout. I would say that's perfect. That is dang near perfect. So that is pretty much it for my Robotomered comparisons. Alright, so here are my final thoughts on the Transformers Studio Series Voyager class Starscream. And you know what? This is a great figure in my opinion. It looks great in his robot mode. He looks great in his jet mode. Yeah, you got a bit of undercarriage in the jet mode. Yeah, what else is new? I mean, it's a robot under a jet. I don't care. I mean, it's not really a robot under a jet, because you don't see like the blatantly obvious arms, and I mean, you can see the legs, but I mean, the legs do do a good job in hiding in the jet mode, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, I like both modes. I really do dig the jet mode. I love the robot mode. It looks so screen accurate. I just love it, and I think it's a brilliant idea for Hasbro to upscale the original deluxe Dark of the Moon Starscream, because I think it's really clever, because that mold was actually a pretty good mold. So having the mold upscaled as a Studio Series Starscream, it's a good idea. Really good idea, and it's very clever. And I do like how the weapon incorporates to the hand. I do quite like that. I do quite like that gimmick. Really cool. The transformation is definitely smooth and enjoyable. It's, you know, has some little neat tricks with these pieces. I do quite like them. So yeah, overall, it's a nicely done figure in my opinion. So as far as ranking Starscream from a scale of 1 to 10, I have to say it, he's a perfect Starscream figure. 10 out of 10. He's basically my favorite movie Starscream figure as of now, because I don't have the Masterpiece movie Starscream. I deeply apologize. So yeah, but yeah, this figure is definitely a great Starscream to have in your collection. And if you want to make a G1 movie Starscream, go ahead. You can paint it with G1 colors, with more red, more blues. You can do it. Just you know, just do it with your heart's content. You know, just do it. I'm not stopping you. Okay, I'm not stopping you from making a custom G1 Bayverse Starscream. Okay, so just do it. If you have this figure, go ahead and do it. Anyway, so, and I think that is pretty much it for today's video review. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you are completely new to the channel, go ahead and click that subscribe button down below. And while you're at it, go ahead and click that notification bell icon as well, so that you'll know when my new videos are up and ready. And if you want to see my other Studio Series reviews, there will be a link to the playlist in the description down below. And of course, if you want a Studio Series figure or a Studio Series Starscream of your own, you can always check out bigbadtoystore.com for any availability, and I'll post a link to that website in the description down below as well. And I think that is pretty much it for me to say. So there you have the Transformers Studio Series Voyager class STARSCREAM, and this is JJ Prime signing off. Peace out.